Step 6 in the series of Who Am I? Self Inquiry, the only royal path, an applied science to conquer life and death. The whole of the humanity has barged out without realizing who they are essentially. The basic falsity that has happened to them. Our essential nature is absolute silence, absolute stillness, rock steady stillness, rock steady silence, rock steady consciousness. Consciousness pervades. Consciousness is. Consciousness in the expression of intelligence is, and it is pervading. Its physical expression is stillness, non movement, and its form of expression is silence. That is why I insist, I advocate, I advise. First, within you, deep silence should set in. These thinking, these thought orientations, mechanical thought orientations, unconscious, unlively, deadly thinkers, they have not brought any good for a common man. Again, for the sake of communication, I might use the word understanding. It has not brought any understanding into him. That why, first of all, he chatters. Lots and lots of thought patterns hover in his mind all the time. This has not been spoken at all. This has not been given to man at all. The whole physical form with which a human being is born is absolutely extraneous to the truth. Again, you might ask me, why should I one be born? Because through a living organism only experiences can take place. The experiences in dualities like pleasure, pain, pleasant, unpleasant, good, bad, right, wrong, high, low, wealthy, poor, so many. Everything of the invisible, intangible mind, everything of the appearance like manifestation, everything exists in dualities, and that duality also exclusively rides only a human being. It is ridden on a human being. He only trots that path of dualities. The moment his thought originates as that being as himself as I, everything else also barges into his mind as you, he, she, it, they, and in time and in dualities of feelings, rushes in. Thoughts rush, thoughts surround him. He is lost in thinking, which isn't true, not at all true. With reference to this chattering mind, we should not see the silence and put an adjective. It is a pristine silence, noble silence. The self is silence embodiment. The self is stillness embodiment. The truth is stillness embodiment. In Hindu temples, they call it a sanctum sanctorum, the innermost chamber, wherein a Shivalinga or the particular deity in another form are consecrated. They call it as Sannidhi, the presence, the mighty presence of stillness and silence and consciousness. These temples represent that truth only. Symbolically, temples, these sanctum sanctorums show to man that you are also the real you is within. The moment we say within, it is not your within or my within or somebody's within or the innermost chamber we now said as sanctum sanctorum of a temple within. There's only one within, and there is no without at all. And man has not seen why this without, first of all, arises. And he hasn't seen for whom it arises, why it arises, for whom it arises, where it arises. First of all, has he seen as something within? No. We get up to our waking states unconsciously. The thinking machinery starts working, the feeling machinery constantly grinding, the experiencing machinery goes on experiencing. Mechanically, silently, patiently, take a safe place and listen to this. Reflect within your being, with the whole being, without any word process, thought process, intellectual process. Be with yourself. Silently reflect. Silently. All this silently, patiently, actually, they mean there shouldn't be anyone at all within you. That is the proper way of listening. Within has been lost. That is the only noblest book that has to be constantly reflected upon, not to be read, not to be studied, not to be learnt, not to be practiced. Because the practitioner, the student, the reader are all illusory. They are all creations of your past registrations. Past registrations rule this manifestation. By past, what do I mean? Yes, this cosmos is 14 billion light years of past. It belongs to the past. You and I, as a physical organism, can never encounter, can never face boldly, confront boldly silence or stillness. But with a realized seer, with the self realized advice that I, EYE, gets consecrated within you, and by it slowly shapes you. By this, immediately, the thinking man in you need not get afraid. You need not get frightened at all. Will I lose my individuality? My individuality in thinking, planning, executing, attaining, conquering, succeeding in all these arts. What has to be conquered, what has to be succeeded is really the truth. You are an embodiment of truth. You are the truth. There is no divinity apart from you, away from you. Nothing is ever existing at all, away or apart from you. You are it. You are that. In this step 6, with characteristic roles of you playing their routine, not unconsciously, very, very consciously deep within, you don't employ thoughts at all to help the characteristic roles. That is how we have drifted away from the truth. We had lost the truth. In fact, we should not again do this mistake. Play all your characteristic roles with it deep down within you, anchored in silence and stillness. Catch hold of the rock steady silence, rock steady stillness within you, and play out all your roles. Need not withhold anything at all. Dissolve while playing these roles also. Never reserve, hide, conceal within you, within your roles. Hold it back at all. Be on the out fully, at the same time, anchoring within you in stillness and silence. Absolutely. Experiment. This is a new kind of, it's not the new kind of, it is the factual state of our existence. The humanity, its root is in silence and stillness and being conscious of all these three aspects all the time. Anchoring in these three, play out your roles. This is a way of conquering, silently standing still from within.